Okay, guys, so day 3 is pretty much over for Star Wars Celebration. Wasn't a real big day when it comes to news. I mean, they talked about the theme park, which I haven't even checked out yet. To be honest with you, I mean, I live in Orlando, and I know Disney's like right there, but I mean, I don't expect to get into that park anytime soon once it opens. So it's not really that big of a deal. I kind of know what to expect already. It's like Harry Potter but Star Wars. So that's not that's not big news for me as a Star Wars fan. But what is big news is the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order trailer, the newest game from that company, EA. We know about them. I mean, Battlefront 1 was not even a game. Battlefront 2, I still say the campaign was fantastic, especially if you read Inferno Squad by Christy Golden was fantastic. And the story I just thought was amazing. I loved the campaign. Unfortunately, EA fucked up everything else. This is supposed to be a single-player game. Don't know much about it other than it takes place after Revenge of the Sith. So without further ado, I'm going to shut my fat face and we're going to watch the trailer, the official reveal trailer for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Here we go.
To survive. Don't stand out. Accept the past. Trust no one.
Obviously, this takes place after Order 66. Graphics are on point. Is that an old clone trooper? Star Destroyer? Don't do the Force, man. Oh. Why did you do that, son? Is that Seven's sister? Is that Seven's sister? Graphics are on point, though. And Empire Rises.
Accept the past. Execute Order 66. Trust no one.
Is that Seven's sister?
Trust only in the Force.
Finally, a Star Wars game with Jedi. Become a Jedi November 15th. November 15th. That's hilarious. Okay, so it was pretty much what I expected. I'm not gonna bullshit you here. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm like, I'm blown away. I'm not blown away by it. It's pretty much what I expected. I expected a single player game that's gonna focus on a former Jedi, probably a Padawan, much like Kanan when the clones executed Order 66. And I expected a single player campaign in which you take a place of this Jedi hiding and on the run, and that's what we got. That's what we got. I guess I was hoping for a little bit more canon references. Like I kept saying, is that Seven's sister from Star Wars Rebels, who was part of the Inquisitors that were hunting down the Kanan and the rest of the fallen Jedi. The Inquisitors worked for Vader, and that was their job. And then you had the Grand Inquisitor and whatnot. So I thought that was Seven's sister. It could be another Inquisitor altogether. I think it would be smart to incorporate the Inquisitors here. Maybe we get a reference to Kanan Jarrus. Possibly. This does look like he's going to play within that time frame. What I think Battlefront 2's campaign did really well was it tied all the canon together. It tied the movies. It tied the novels. It tied the comics. Like, if you are someone who's a hardcore fan like me, and you read the comics and the books, and you watch the movies and watch Rebels, you got you got everything. It was like you were finally paid off for all your, investment into this material. If you're someone who's just a casual fan of Star Wars and plays the game, you still were able to enjoy it, but it was that much better for someone who invested the time in all the source material, and I'm hoping they do the same thing with this game. I hope that it's a great single-player game that anybody can pick up and have fun, but I also hope that there's enough in-depth story to it and enough tie-ins that the hardcore fans like me will be able to get more out of it. That's what I'm hoping. And as much as I like Force Unleashed 1 and 2, I hope this game isn't that. I don't want to see this over-the-top, extremely powerful Jedi that is like throwing, pulling Star Destroyers out of the atmosphere and, doing lightning strikes and stuff like that. That was cool for that game, but like it was surreal. No Jedi was that strong. No Sith was that strong. I want this to be, a fallen Jedi on the run, and he has just normal Force powers. I don't want to play this game and at the end of the game have him so leveled up or whatnot that he's stronger than Luke Skywalker or Emperor Palpatine, which is insane. So I want it to be, a very grounded game in Star Wars where I take this character and I really feel his journey, see who trained him, see his past and all that stuff. That's what I want to see from this game. But anyway, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, what do you guys think? EA, yeah, I kind of have that same stank in my back of my mind too. But what do you guys think about the trailer? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.